Hello everybody and welcome back! It's been an age and here we are playing Ace Attorney, Trials and Tribulations. Once again I am brought back to be your defense against every injustice in the world. Who am I kidding? That's Phoenix's job. Anyway, I've got Alec, Lucas and Becky with me once again reprising their roles as your fan favorites.
Wow.
Maya, Gumshoe, and Lucas and everyone else. I don't think we have a character for him cemented
Larry.
just yet. Larry, of course! Larry's a thing! He wasn't in the second one, though, was he? Or did I just forget him?
No, he
He's in
wasn't.
this one.
If
He
he
is
was
in
in
this
one.
spirit,
Yes, he was in
this one.
spirits. We did have him come in for our favorite bits with the judge and all that. Yes, he was there in spirit. So once again,
Weed?
I'm gonna have to put on the voice as the judge for this. Oh yes, let us
and
begin.
I apologize in advance for all the accents. I can't do any of them.
I
I'm sorry.
They are encouraged.
Oh, let us begin the trial of Maya Fey for stealing my Totodile again. Now, we're going back to Turnabout Memories.
Jewelries.
Ah, how did I get into this mess?
Nick killed someone!
Why? Why did I do that? That girl.
That girl. You
She's
shouldn't
here.
see her anymore.
Hey, it's none of your business.
I'm telling you for your sake. If you continue to see her, it's going to be bad news.
You're lying!
Just listen to me. There's something you need to know about her.
Stop it! Don't talk about her like that!
She's my waifu!
She's real to me.
Oh god, Nick, what are you wearing?
It wasn't me! I didn't! I didn't do it!
So this is how it feels to be Maya.
5 years earlier. Mia Fey, second trial.
Now it's you,
Oh,
Becky.
Sorry,
shit.
not Mia.
You
Maya.
are playing as Mia.
Oh, it is Mia. I did get it right. God dang it.
Phew, it's finally time. I'm kind of nervous.
No, it's me.
Okay.
Oh, Mr. Grossberg! Good morning!
Oh, he's in bed, not yellow this time.
Ah, Mia, please calm yourself down.
You look like a walrus.
You're going to get yourself arrested for suspicious behavior, you know.
What? That would never happen to the Fae name! Getting arrested! What are you talking
My
about?
mustache agrees with you.
I am relaxed, Mr. Grossberg! Look at me! I'm relaxed! Spits up bluff blood.
Let go of my lapples.
Not his lepos!
My lipples. You obviously haven't got the temperament to be a lawyer.
I'll sue you for that. I'm so sorry! It's just that I'm so nervous today.
Oh, that's right. This is your first time in the big leagues, isn't it? Well, never you fear, my dear. I, Marvin Grossberg, am at your service.
We're doomed. Actually, this is my second time in court.
The first one go that badly, jeez. Still, you surprised me. What with your earnest request last night? Let me handle this case, you suddenly said. And quite forcefully, too. Ugh, my diabetes.
I just found out yesterday about the case, I mean.
What? You already learned all the relevant facts?
Just shaking from a caffeine high with a Monster Energy drink in her hand. Well, about that, you see, I mean, of course I have, I think. Oh god, she's just as bad as Nick.
Oh dear. In any case, don't let our clients see you're nervous.
Is it Larry?
You see the poor young man in the pink sweater over there? That's our client.
Nick!
Good morning, Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Try to keep smiling, Mia.
I just want to say, I'll give it all I've got. Yep, I'll be fine. No problem.
So, are you dying?
No,
Oh, what's wrong? Do you have food or something, Mr. Ray?
actually, it's right. Like, the Flying Brothers. People screw it up all the time. And yes, I have a cold. That's what this mask is for. My doc says this way I won't give it to anyone else. Be kind to others, he says.
Right, Mr. Wright, you have nothing to fear in court today. if you are truly innocent, I promise I will save you.
Please let me go. Let go of my shirt.
That's right. He's the one on trial, not you. He's the one who should be nervous, not me. I've got nothing to hide. I haven't been stealing the judge's Pokemon and collectibles one at a time. You need to stay strong for your client, Mia. My name is Mia Fay. I'm still pretty new at this lawyer thing. The first time I appeared in court was a year ago. Flashbacks, man, the flashbacks! But that trial traumatized me so badly, I thought I'd never set foot in another courtroom. It's been 1 year since then, and well, here I am again. But this time I'm going to win! I'm gonna throw rocks at the prosecutor. For my client, and for myself!
Please don't throw rocks at me.
I will not stop.
Court is now in session for the trial of Phoenix Wright. Why does that sound so familiar? Anyway.
Oh, man, I'm only seeing you for the first time and you're already looking guilty.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
And quite stylish, if I might add.
Our defense today
I have
is
so much hair.
Miss Maya Fey? Was it?
Mia.
Mia.
Mia Fey. Oh, okay.
Yes, Your Honor. Is there a problem?
I was under the impression that Marvin Grossberg was to be leading the defense after a certain incident a year ago. I haven't seen your face in the courtroom, young lady.
Yes, well, you see, Mr. Grossberg had a bit of an emergency.
Oh, my hemorrhoids.
Emergency? But isn't that him standing there right next to you? Wait, I'm robotic, is that you? It's you, isn't it?
You're just facing away from the judge right now.
Yes, well.
You're a rookie. Are you sure? You can really handle this?
Don't let him scare you, Mia. Give him your toughest look. Of course, Your Honor. I think.
Well, Mr. Payne? Your opening statement, please.
Well. I can't believe a veteran like me has to spend his time babysitting a new defense lawyer.
Huh?
Don't worry, little girl. It will be all over soon.
That's what his wife said. What up?
What was all that about? Was he trying to trash talk me? I'm definitely throwing rocks at him.
Now then, I would like to proceed with a summary of the events on the day in question. The incident occurred on the campus of Ivy University. The murder victim was a student named Doc Swallow. That's what she said.
God damn it.
Judge, please, Your Honor. This is a very important matter. Stop laughing at the murder victim.
I'm so sorry. I just couldn't swallow such a bizarre name.
Your Honor, please.
I'm
Not
sorry.
again.
I'm sorry. Please continue.
Okay. He was a fourth-year student studying pharmacology.
It sounds like he was a very bright young man.
Yes, well, next we have a photo taken at the site of the crime.
Scene.
Yes, I know, I didn't want to fix it. Students discovered the scene shortly after the murder. They found the victim's body.
Fine.
And the defendant, who had obviously bungled his getaway, they then called the police.
That certainly makes the defendant look very suspicious indeed. Very well. The court accepts this photo into the record as evidence. By the way, I can't quite tell the cause of death from this photo.
Your reputation for sagacity is well earned, Your Honor. And your puns as well. The truth is that this victim died a rather unusual death.
An unusual death?
What do you mean, Mr. Payne?
Well, perhaps the defense would like to take this question.
Huh?
A simple question. I thought I might loosen you up a bit. I am a gentleman, if you will.
You know what I'd like to throw about? A what? That is a sexual harassment and I will sue you. Stand up to him here. Show him what you're made of. I'm made of shoes. I'll throw shoes at him.
A perfect opportunity. Well, what was it? The cause. Go on. Please say you know at least this much.
I'm sorry, I didn't get a chance to read through the whole file.
My hemorrhoids are beginning to act up. Now see here. The details of the case are filed under the court record. I'm glad I'm standing up. But you knew that already, didn't you?
The court record. I think I can see that by pressing tab.
This is why I wear the red suit.
If only we could get Mia to show everyone the badge.
She can.
You can.
Show him the badge.
No. That's not what this part is for. Okay, so,
No.
date and time of death. Is that April or September? April, 9th of April.
It's American,
that's-
so
yeah.
it's American, so April 9th.
I hate when it does that. Yeah.
Like,
I'm gonna
Yeah.
need a sippy sip.
Cause of death was a fatal electric shock.
How shocking.
Eh,
All the weapons we need could be found in the court record. Take a good hard look at the data there and think carefully before you answer, my dear. I can't afford
yes,
to pop
sir.
another one.
oh
I'll
god.
do just that! I've got to stay calm. I can't let the prosecutor get the better of me.
not that guy.
The court record. Okay, let's take a look. I just press tab here.
Now then, will the attorney for the defense please answer the question? What was the cause of death?
Electrocution!
I prefer me.
According to the court record, it was a fatal electric shock. In other words, electrocution!
Electrocution! But how could such a thing happen? Did the murderer use some type of new superpower stun gun, perhaps? A Kamehameha? Electric shock surprise? A Chidori?
None of that, Your Honor. The answer to that will become crystal clear as this trial proceeds, Your Honor. But before that, there is one more vital issue.
But what's that?
Why? Motive, of course. Apparently, there was some bad blood between the victim and the defendant.
Bad blood?
Oh, I love Taylor Swift!
Who?
No, not like that.
What do you mean?
It's not Taylor Swift. Oopsie, I'm terribly sorry. You're the defense attorney, so you must know all about it. I shouldn't be stealing your spotlight like this.
I don't really like this guy's smug attitude. I hope I get to humiliate him for years to come.
That's Winston paid for you. He is one smooth operator, if you catch my drift.
No, he is not.
Oh,
I have a perfect sound for this on my soundboard, but we're gonna get copyright struck.
Ah,
They don't call him the rookie killer for nothing, you know.
now then, let's hear from the defense. What was the source of the bad blood between the victim and the defendant? And this time, I would like to see some supporting evidence.
bruh. Evidence.
No need to get all worked up over this.
The
As I said,
hemorrhoids.
all our weapons can be found in the court records. No, not in my hemorrhoids. Find the evidence you need and then shove it in an old graybeard's face.
Yes, sir! Into old Greybeard's face!
Don't shout.
Mr. Grisberg? Trying to set a bad example for the young lady? I'm on to you, Robotnik. I know who you are.
Yeah,
just like-
the evidence isn't the only thing in the court record. People's profiles are as well. Nope, not looking at him. Ignore him, Grossberg. He's just an old coot. This wig will protect you. He has no evidence. You steal a bad Sonic the Hedgehog plushie and he goes all bad Robotnik on you.
The plot thickens.
Not as thick as I am, young man. I even had to trip my mustache so he would give up the fight, but no. I'm so stressed out, my mustache is twitching.
Okay.
Are you okay, young lady?
You can make
You killed me.
I mean, not this game.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Okay.
Wright's girlfriend dated the victim, Doug Swallow, up until 8 months ago.
I'm sorry.
And she swallowed his dog.
I'm sorry. Phoenix had a girlfriend?
Apparently.
Alright.
Okay, so wait, how old was Phoenix here? I didn't see
21.
his age. Ah. And Doug was 22.
Yep, that's a year older.
And she was
20.
20. They're all college students,
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
And
except him.
Nick is what? 20... Nick is 28.
25, I think, or 28 or 20. No, it was 5 years, so 26.
Alright, 26, yeah. Anywho. Now then, let's see what you've got. What was the case of the bad blood between Phoenix Wright and the victim?
The 20-year-old.
the badge.
I am not...
Delilah. Hold up, brother. The reason for the bad blood between the two of them was, let me check my conspiracy board. This woman here!
Delia Hawthorne. Is it?
Dahlia.
Dahlia.
Very good, Miss Faye. You seem to have picked up on at least this much.
I'm gonna get him, Grossberg. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna rip his hair off of it from the roots!
This woman, you don't have to worry about that. This woman is the girlfriend of the defendant, Phoenix Wright. But up until about 8 months ago, she was with the victim, Mr. Swallow. Clearly, she has some part to play in this story.
Oh no, the talking heads are back.
I hear voices in my head. They talk to me, they understand. They talk to me.
Your Honor, your schizophrenia pills, please.
He's done it again.
Where's
Don't
Day-
look at him, Grossberg. Look at him.
Where's Dayliff? She normally gives him his meds before the trial.
She's on
Before the
vacay.
cross-examination starts, he's already got the judge thinking like he wants. I'm not Dr. Robotnik, goddammit.
Very well, Mr. Payne, please.
Moved on.
Please, call your first witness. Bring the hedgehog here.
We don't have any hedgehog,
If
Your
it
Honor.
pleases the court, the prosecution would like to call Mr. Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm sorry, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Your Honor, Your Honor, I would like to object not to call my client Mr. Sonic Hedgehog. It proves the judge's delusions. Please.
Plus, come on, he's clearly dressed like Amy Rose.
What? The defendant himself? Well, Miss Faye?
It's fine, after all, Mr. Wright is innocent, right? Right? You're innocent, right?
Next thing I know, he's gonna be calling you Rouge the Bat. Don't look at him, dear.
No offense. No objection.
Very
Your Honor,
well.
please stop drooling.
The court calls Miss Amy Rose to the witness stand.
Oh, God
I
damn
said it was
it.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, one's going.
Witness, please state your name and occupation.
Oh, yes. My name is Amy Rose. I mean Phoenix Wright. Damn, you've all got me doing it.
God damn it.
My name is Phoenix Wright. I'm Phoenix Wright, damn it. My job is, well, right now, I guess I'm a suspect.
Oh god, he's gonna blow it.
No. He means, what did you do before you arrested Mr. Verhog? Sorry, I'm allergic to bullshit. I was a university student.
Mr. Wright, you understand that you are suspected in the death of your fellow student.
But I didn't do it! I'm innocent, I tell you! I'm telling you, I was
Next thing he's gonna call the victim Knuckles the nephew kid. Oh.
Would the defendant please refrain from passing on his code to the rest of us?
It seems the witness has something he wants to say.
I'm surprised he hasn't called the prosecutor Vector yet.
Well then, Mr. Wright, please tell us about your relation to the victim. Right away, Your Honor.
Even though he sounds more like Vector than the prosecutor.
I admit I was there, but I'm not a killer. All I did was find his body. I hardly knew the guy to begin with. I never even talked to that stuck-up British wannabe. I see. So you hardly knew the victim. Right, like I said, I'm not a killer.
Phew, it looks like the judge understands. He's not Amy Rose.
You're being
Yes.
naive, you know. Too naive.
For what? But he's clearly not Amy Rose.
You don't know that. There's no supporting evidence, Mia. This is a trial. You have to present it with evidence and confidence.
But he's clearly male!
It seems that you've forgotten one small thing, young lady.
Crap!
Venus.
Gender bad odds exists. And that would be...
He's clearly wearing pink, so that means he's Amy Rose. Witness still has to undergo something called cross-examination.
Please don't start gaslighting her. Cross-examination?
He's right. And it's the defense's duty to carry out the cross-examination. The purpose is to determine if we get nailed to the cross or not.
Are you sure it's
And-
not to determine if a witness's testimony contains any contradictions?
No,
Yeah,
he's right.
That is that is also true. My hemorrhoids got the best of me.
Do you want to sit down? I've got your donut.
No, I don't.
Contradictions?
If a witness is lying, their statements will conflict in red with the court record.
How can you see red?
How could I not see red after this?
But Mr. Wright is my client!
It's going to be soaked, goddammit. Even if he is your client in court, all lies must be struck down.
Bruh.
As a lawyer, that is your duty, you see.
What does he mean by that? Is he saying that the testimony just now? That there was a lie? A contradiction? I'm so stealing his Toadao if he ever starts collecting Pokemon.
Now then, your cross-examination, if you please, Miss Rouge.
It's Miss Faye.
Whatever he says, do not steal any of his plushies. You're going to regret it for the rest of your days and beyond. Trust me.
Fine, I'll just steal
I
his
did
Game
that
Boy.
once, and now he's everyone as a Sonic OC.
Do not
fine.
steal.
Fine, I'll steal his Game Boy if he gets too silly.
Oh,
Please, Mr. Wright, tell me you haven't been lying. You wouldn't do that to me, would you, good old bear? We're ferocious at this kid, I swear.
I admit I was there. But I'm not a killer. All I did was find his body. I hardly knew the guy to begin with. I never even talked to that stuck-up British wannabe.
Mr. Wright, you stated the following in your testimony. I hardly knew the guy to begin with.
But that's right. I mean, why would I even...
But that doesn't sound right. If you hardly knew him, then why did you say that the victim was a stuck-up British wannabe? Mr. Wright, please.
She has a point.
That's you!
Well, Mr. Wright!
Ah, no, it wasn't me. I'm not a killer, I swear.
My God, he'll be an awful lawyer if he ever goes into this field, I swear.
Mr. Wright, I will give you an opportunity to revise your testimony. How is it that you knew the victim was, as you put it, a British wannabe? Yes, well... He was always walking around with a huge Union Jack on the back of his shirt.
Did you see it at the crime scene? The Union Jack, I mean. I want to know where he got the jacket.
Yes, that's right. I saw it at the crime scene. That's why I figured he must love British stuff, see? It's true! Cross my heart! I swear, I didn't do it!
He's acting fishier than the salmon I ate last night. Oh God, I'm regretting the salmon.
Record. We have a picture on his back.
Mm-hmm.
No Union Jack.
There is not.
I
No.
smell shenanigans, Phoenix.
Mm-hmm.
It's not my hemorrhoids.
May I ask you something, Rouge?
Yes, Your Honor. What is it now? I'm not fucking Rouge.
Who is this person anyway? This Union Jack fellow?
Is he another OC?
The Union Jack is the name of the United Kingdom's flag. Your Honor, really? What the fuck?
Oh, I see. So you mean like the Stars and Stripes, right?
As usual, Your Honor, your insight astounds me.
I'm guessing it was the American flag in the original Japanese.
Yeah,
Because the
Yeah.
Japanese like their American flags.
yeah. Thank you, Vector.
Your Honor, please. Jesus fucking Christ. We're talking about this.
Hey, something just occurred to me. The judge is really fucking stupid.
If it took me this long, who's the real stupid?
Isn't there something strange about this bitch? I mean, she's only seen him once before, like a year ago, and she was too traumatized to recall the event.
Mia, there is a contradiction here. I can feel it in my
Mr.
body.
Grossberg, please don't mention what you're feeling in your body.
Quickly now, show that boy you mean business. With evidence, I mean. I have a tingling
Okay.
sensation I'm right.
She's just staring at him with like really big eyes, like, what the fuck, bro? What the heck? Okay, Mia, check the. Please, okay. Check the car.
Well, Maria, do you think you can manage on your own from this point? I really need to go to the bathroom.
I need some help.
I just heard something pop.
1 year ago, I was in a courtroom just like this.
No shit.
I don't think I've stood up this long in ages.
I can do this. Do it. I can handle this myself.
You must have tried to bite off more than you can chew, Mia.
I'll be fine. I know what I have to do.
Just how I got this fat, Mia. It's a hard
no-
truth to swallow.
You mean like that steak you ordered last night?
like the
Let's not
victim.
talk about the steak. Let's talk about salmon.
No, let's not talk about
Because
salmon.
something smells fishy in this court.
Ah! Fuck off.
Remember, you can always press him to get more information. And one more thing before I dash out of here. When you're going to state a contradiction, make sure you present some definite proof.
Okay, Mia, one more time from the very beginning of his testimony.
Oh my god.
Sir, please don't die.
I admit, I was there.
Press. When you say there, you mean the place where the victim was murdered?
Yeah, sort of. The place where something happened, anyway.
Objection! Something. You can hide what happened. We have photographic evidence.
Achoo! 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 Achoo!
Anyway, Mr. Wright, please stop dying. What were you doing at the scene of the crime? I thought you said you didn't know the victim, Mr. Swallow.
It was just a coincidence. We bumped into each other by accident. A coincidence, huh? But I'm not a killer. All I did was find his body.
You say you found the body, so who called the police?
Huh? Achoo! 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 Achoo!
Unfortunately, it was some other students that notified the police.
Other students?
That's correct. They were witnesses.
Then why aren't we testifying them?
Witnesses who saw the defendant standing there next to the body, in shock. His hair was standing because of the shock.
What? Is this true, Amy Rose? Achoo! 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 Achoo!
Could you stop sneezing every time you're in a bind?
Well, it's true that I was pretty shocked when I found the body, but I
Not just shocked as the victim, eh?
I hardly knew the guy to begin with.
So, you didn't know his face or even his name, right?
Right! Well, no. That is, I mean...
So, which is it? Did you know him or not?
Achoo! 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 Now see here! You can't avoid answering the question by sneezing all day! Well... I guess I didn't know his name.
News to me! Why didn't he tell me that before?
I heard he used to be... I heard he used to date Dolly. Who is this Dolly person?
Ah, yes, that would be the defendant's lover, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
Oh, I see! Ah, young love. So bittersweet.
Your Honor, we need the picture back.
But that's all I knew about him. I never even talked to that stuck-up British wannabe.
That's right, you stated the following testimony. I hardly knew the guy to begin with.
That's right. I mean, why would I even...
That doesn't sound right. You hardly knew him. Why would you say that the victim was a stuck-up British wannabe?
Well, you see... He was always walking around with a Union Jack on the back of his shirt.
Objection! Are you saying you saw the Union Jack?
Yeah, I'm sure. It was right there on his back. Rouge Fabat! Is there some point to this line of questioning?
Your Honor, please take another look at the crime scene photo. As you can see, there's absolutely nothing on the victim's back. Nothing!
Hey, wait a minute! He's wearing a leather jacket! The Union Jack was on the back of the t-shirt he was wearing.
I was under the impression that you accidentally came across the body. But if that was really the case, then you wouldn't know that, would you? You have no idea at all what he was wearing underneath that jacket. Mr. Wright? You've been lying to me!
Please forgive me!
Yeah, you made our client cry.
Let him! The P on his chest doesn't stand for Phoenix anyways. I can't believe I trusted him. Mr. Wright was all wrong.
That was an impressive bit of cross-examination. Thank you for uncovering the defendant's lies for me. It's quite clear that this man did not simply stumble upon the scene of the crime.
Uh-oh, did I go too far?
By the way, Mr. Wright, you seem to have a rather bad cold. Have you taken any medicine for it?
Yeah, I took some, but...
Was the medicine that you took an over-the-counter brand called Cold Killer X?
Yeah, that's right. It kills colds good. Hey, wait a second. How did you know I'm a big fan of Cold Killer X?
Would you happen to have that medicine with you right now?
Why, do you need some?
Well, actually, I seem to have lost it somewhere.
He lost it? Does the seaman have anything to do with the case? God damn it! What's next? Tap dancing penguins?
Mr. Wright, shall I tell you where your cold medicine is right now?
Huh?
Your Honor, I would like you to take a look at another photo from the crime scene.
Oh, what's this? In the victim's hand, it's Cold Killer X.
Objection! Yes, but even I've got a bottle of Cold Killer X in my apartment.
Objection! I'm sorry, but I'm afraid that argument wouldn't work. There's no doubt as to who this bottle of Cold Killer X belongs to. Especially since Mr. Wright's fingerprints are all over it. Fingerprints and red.
What?
Sensing his murderous intent, Mr. Swallow must have picked up the bottle of medicine dropped by Mr. Wright and hid it in his hand. His purpose in doing so could only have been to identify his killer as Phoenix Wright.
Order! Order in the court!
Your Honor, I would like to present this photo and bottle as evidence.
Very well. The court will accept them into the record.
Please don't give them after the case, Your Honor, as usual, you know. Also, the victim's wristwatch was broken.
Broken?
Yes, it ceased functioning when a large wave of electricity passed through it. Well, Mr. Wright, You have some kind of explanation for all of this.
This is really bad.
Oh, my buttocks. My poor hemorrhoids.
Why?
Going to pop away at this rate. Oh. Don't even joke about it, Bane.
The truth is, I went because he called me. He was in the pharmacology department, so we agreed to meet at 2:45 behind that building. We talked for a bit, then at around 3, we split up. Then later, when I went back, I found him lying there.
Naked.
Oh my god.
I'd been taking Cold Killer X for the last 2 or 3 days. Well, I lost my bottle of it around lunchtime on the day of the accident. Mr. Wright, that's completely different from the testimony you gave previously. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I was afraid you wouldn't believe the truth.
You'll forgive me if I say I hardly find your current testimony any more credible.
Miss Fay, please begin your cross-examination.
Oh, please, Mr. Wright, don't tell any more lies. Tell me why.
Truth is, I went because he called me.
Had you ever met the victim before then?
What's up, Bruce?
I was looking at the wristwatch to see the time.
It's 3:05.
Okay. Because obviously it's up
Check
down.
the date of death.
Yeah, it's upside down, so I was just thinking... 5 minutes after they split. Okay. No! Never! But... that day, he called me up and told me he wanted to talk about Dolly. And this Dolly person is... my, it's kind of embarrassing. She's my, sweetheart.
Oh. Oh. What was that for me?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I just felt like slapping something all of a sudden.
Oh, damn it. I'm gonna swell up even more. I hope you're happy.
I am.
Dahlia Hawthorne was also the lover of the murder victim, Dog Swallow. Before she met Mr. Wright, that is.
So it was one of those nasty love triangles, I see. Hollywood's favorite.
The love triangle.
He was in the pharmacology department, so we agreed to meet at 2:45 behind that building.
Was it Mr. Swallow who indicated you should meet at 2:45?
Yeah. We were both there right on time. You said the victim was in the pharmacology department, correct? Yeah. He was studying how to manufacture and improve pharmaceuticals. Everyone called him the alchemist of IVU. An alchemist? I see. Like the Elric brothers. Oh.
No, Your Honor.
No?
Your Honor, please.
No, No.
Well, back to the Sonic the Hedgehog seas I go.
I gotta admit, it was a little suspicious. He had a whole laboratory and everything. It was filled with chemicals and strange machines that run on high voltage electricity. Oh, how fascinating! He sounds like he was quite an ambitious young man. Your apprentice, no doubt! Ivor Robotnik!
Looking at him.
Bruh, what the heck? What do I do? Maybe I should ask him for some more details. About the timing of the meeting?
Okay.
Also, what the heck, Reese? You're the one who needs to make all these choices. I'm just reading.
No, you're playing. You're Mia.
But you're the one with the keyboard!
Yes. So you gotta tell me what you pick.
And so you are absolutely certain that you met at 2:45.
Yeah, pretty sure. That's the time class ends. But they're always doing experiments, so it doesn't matter much.
Experiments?
Yeah. Those pharmacology guys are always in the lab, whipping up something.
Well, it looks like he's right about the time anyway.
Witness, let's go on with your testimony. The judge is falling asleep.
We talked a bit, and then at around 3 we split up.
The judge is talking to Mimir.
Mhm.
I was wondering if you could tell us a bit more about the pharmacology department.
Well, okay, sure. I don't know all that much, though.
A little bit earlier in your testimony, you said something interesting. You said the department uses strange machines that run on high voltage electricity.
That's right. And they sure look dangerous. They use non-standard voltages. So there are high voltage cables everywhere.
High voltage cables?
Yeah. There were electrical poles set up all around the building. The high voltage cables run overhead around the roof.
Finally, I think we're getting somewhere.
We talked for a bit, and then at around 3 we split up.
So what was it you were talking about?
You know, that maybe we should hang out again sometime?
I'm gonna slap this boy. Hang out again sometime. I wish that were true.
Then later I went back and found Limber.
So you say you went back? Back to the past like Samurai Jack?
Yeah, that's when I found the body.
Yes, but why did you go back in the first place? Weren't you angry with him?
Well, that's right, I was.
Then why, Mr. Wright? Why did you go back there?
I thought maybe we could make up.
I'm gonna end him. I'm gonna end him now.
Achoo!
Judging by the answer, I'm pretty sure no one is buying this.
I've been
Phoenix
taking.
is just like thinking, man, I'm such a good liar. I should become a lawyer.
I've been taking Cold Killer X for the last 2 or 3 days.
It's rather unusual to catch a cold this time of year, isn't it?
Yeah, I always get a little careless when the weather starts to warm up. I guess I shouldn't sleep with the window open this early in spring, huh?
I suppose common sense is not always common. He's a fucking moron! So, did anyone else know that you were taking cold medicine? Hmm?
Well, I always took one after meals. So I'm pretty sure all my friends knew about it. But I lost my bottle of it around lunchtime on the day of the incident.
Chotomate! On the day of the incident, what did you do for lunch? Did you have salmon? Did you have sushi?
Huh?
Cheeseburgers?
What does that have to do with anything?
Go for
You
it.
could never be too sure.
No.
I always eat with Dolly. Just the two of us. Dolly's homemade lunches are just the greatest.
Sounds so good.
Her mini omelets are magically delicious.
Omelette. Why did you punch me in the jaw?
I'm
Wow.
so perpetually single!
Jesus!
I'm so sorry, I just felt like hurting someone all of a sudden.
What the hell, Mia?
Now
Why are
I'm
you
going to
so angry,
bloat up
Mia?
even more.
Oh god.
I
Good.
think that's enough for now. So, the defendant and the victim met at approximately the time of his death. And then the defendant returned to the scene for some unknown reason.
I'm not entirely convinced by his explanation about the medicine bottle either.
Let me be frank here, Mr. Wright. Your testimony
Okay, who could I
cannot be
be?
Your testimony cannot be trusted. Well, what do you mean?
I knew it was too much work for the little girl.
I'm gonna steal your Totodile.
However, there is one mystery that still remains.
Not my total dial. There is, Your Honor.
How the murder was carried out, of course. Just how was the victim electrocuted? I don't believe the murder weapon has been produced yet, correct?
Hey,
Well, that is. Yeah.
I think he's more of a Bulbasaur Bulbasaur fan. You know why?
What?
Because later on he whines all the time. And yes, he's wearing green.
You and your puns, god damn it.
Well, that is. Yes, I have a Bulbasaur. Shut up. You are correct, Your Honor.
So how exactly
Or-
was Mr. Swallow killed?
Or maybe it's a Chikorita. They have something in common with a dangling leaf off of their head.
Oh, well, not so long.
If I could somehow establish how it was done, maybe I could still come out of this mess smelling like a rose.
Hey, Lucas.
Oh no, what?
Maybe he upgrades to a Treacle later on because he's a fucking reptile man.
Show them the badge, Reese. Show them the badge. Badge.
Why on earth would I show them the badge?
This is the
Was
correct
that your
option,
dominance?
obviously.
No, it is not the correct option. The nutters?
Brain cell demands badge.
You definitely share one brain cell.
So what do you think is the murder method, Reese?
Honestly, I'm pretty sure that the cable came down and electrocuted him. Why? Because he's holding an umbrella.
Yeah, maybe you should present that.
I probably should.
You know what would have stopped that from happening? If he showed Phoenix his badge.
He doesn't
That's
have
not
one!
Phoenix's badge. That's Mia's badge.
God fucking damn it.
Yep. Your Honor, I feel like everyone should have a badge.
Yes, Miss Faye. Let's all have badges.
I believe that if we were to piece together everything we'd heard up until now, we should be able to solve the mystery of how Mr. Swallow died.
That would be most impressive.
Quite a brash statement coming from a rookie.
At least I'm not a
But
Chikorita
even
fan.
Yes, we shouldn't talk about Pokemon in front of the judge. He will start getting, a little too anxious about it.
Vector,
Let's just
get on with
disappear.
it.
Okay, Your Honor. But even a beginner like you must understand the basic rules of the court, yes? An attorney must be able to substantiate their arguments with evidence.
Of course I know that. Actually, I had totally forgotten about that. No wonder Nick's such a mess in court.
Now then, Miss Faye, let me see what you've got.
Okay,
You're gonna
where's our
have
conspiracy
so much
board?
fun. You're gonna have so much fun with Ace Attorney 4.
Oh no, why?
No, don't worry about it.
Show me how you believe the victim was electrocuted.
He did not have a badge.
Also, you're voicing Apollo, Lucas.
Okay, alright, yeah, we're going to talk about that.
As for the cause of death, I'd say this picture captures it quite well. He was Looney Tunes.
What? There's nothing that even remotely resembles a murder weapon here.
What do you mean?
I'm afraid the
Yeah.
defense is going to have to explain this in a bit more detail. Miss Faye, where exactly in this photo is the murder weapon?
Obviously, it's the bulletin board.
Yeah, it's the bushes.
Well, naturally, it's right here.
That's... What is that?
Oh my god, why are you in charge of the legal system?
I forgot my glasses. Somebody tell me what I'm looking at.
A severed electrical cable, I believe, Your Honor.
Why is that young man taking a nap on the floor?
That's the murder
Why, you
victim,
people,
Your Honor.
where's my soup?
Dana, give him his medicine.
She's on
You
vacation!
Nick.
Right, Jill, give him his vacation.
Why is Amy Rose on the stand?
Get out of my courtroom, Alejandro!
Remember the testimony we've had?
Sorry, I had to deal with my evil...
The bat?
Would you stop? My evil twin! God!
The machines the pharmacology students use in their experiments require high voltage. And because of that, there are special high voltage cables strung up everywhere.
I'll string up Alejandro for this! So then, the high voltage cable!
Yes, the high voltage cable is the cause of death. That is the most likely explanation. Please stop being delusional, Your Honor.
That certainly sounds plausible. Well, Mr. Payne, what do you have to say about this?
Oh my god, Victor!
I believe some praise is in order. You call me Mr. Payne, Your Honor, instead of Vector, like usual.
Don't toy with me, old man! Throws shoe at him.
Now, the victim's cause of death may indeed have been a high voltage cable. However, I want you to think about what that really implies.
That the university needs to get better maintenance.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, probably. But the only one who had the opportunity to use the cable as a murder weapon was... the judge! I mean, the defendant!
Got you. That much is certainly true.
Yes, and that's not all. We have proof. Irrefutable proof that will establish that Mr. Wright was the murderer.
Bruh.
Yeah, you do? Well, what is it?
His fingerprints.
Fingerprints?
I don't think so.
Nah.
You mean that the defendant's fingerprints were on something besides the medicine bottle?
Let's take another look at the crime scene photo. As you can see, the victim is wearing a leather jacket.
Uh-huh.
And as you may know, leather holds fingerprints quite well.
Ah. You mean...
Yes, it was quite clearly printed on the chest area of the victim's jacket. The palm print of the defendant's very own hand.
Objection! Someone clearly severed the hand of my client and then put it back in his sleep.
What?
There was a palm tree on a hand? Sorry, I was in the toilet. What's happening?
Mr. Cosper, please. We're all adults here. I can only think of one way Mr. Wright could have left a print like that. Intent on murder. He squarely pushed the victim towards the severed electrical cable. Jeez, why did I go towards that?
Severed.
Order! That's enough! I think we can conclude that there is no reason to continue with this cross-examination.
Just stick a fork in us, we're done.
Mr. Grossberg! No!
My hemorrhoids never lie. The show is over, Mia. I've got a tingling sensation that we're... Oh no!
Mr. Grossberg, there's red stuff leaking out of your pants.
No, that's just my suit. I knew that boy was guilty the first time I saw him. Oh, God.
No, you're wrong! Stop dying! Mr. Wright is innocent. He's just really stupid.
It's a good thing I have a lot of blood in me.
No further evidence is required to convince me of this man's guilt.
Your Honor!
At this time, I'm prepared to render a verdict in this case.
Hold it.
Hold it!
Do you have something further to add, Miss Fay?
Yes, I'm holding your turtle plushie hostage. Is this what you want, Mr. Wright? You still haven't told us the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. If you don't say something now, the judge is going to hand down his verdict, and then the timeline's going to get fucked up.
But I can't. I just can't say it. If I told you what really happened, then I'd be...
It's okay, Mr. Wright. I'm your attorney. You can trust me. Please, look at my face. Look at the turtle that I'm currently holding up at knife point.
Wait, what? Miss Fay,
No matter what it is you have to say. I believe in you, and I represent you to the very end. Oh, the turtle gets it.
what the hell, Miss Fay?
Objection! Not the totodile. We've already established the defendant's guilt.
Oh, what's that? I hear the seams popping.
No!
Oh my God.
Leave Turtledad out of this! He's done nothing!
Something else is popping. God damn it! I'll be right back.
There's no further need for him to say anything. Please leave it alone.
Wait a minute.
Mr. Wright?
I'll tell you what really happened.
Just don't have to show to know.
But I've already told you, leave it alone, Mr. Wright. There's no way further.
I did it.
The fuck?
I admit it. I pushed him. It's my fault. My fault that Dog Swallow.
That girl, you shouldn't see her anymore.
Hey, that's none of your business.
I'm telling you for your sake. If you continue to see her, it's going to be bad news.
You're lying.
Just listen to me. There's something you need to know about that girl.
Stop it! Don't talk about her like that.
Yeet! I'm fucked.
Manslaughter.
What you just said, was that the truth? Yes. I was afraid. Afraid that if I told the truth, everyone would think I was the murderer for sure. Well, as things currently stand, you're all absolutely convinced you are. We're all absolutely convinced you are. But please give me one more chance to explain. This time I swear I'll tell the whole truth. It'll be okay, won't it? Miss Faye, I believe in you.
Oh, thank you. I still can't believe it. He really did push the victim, and I'm holding this Toad hostage. Oh god, it's all going down to shit.
Oh, it feels like my hemorrhoids are doing the Harlem shake.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm so tired, I don't know what's harder, pushing down my hemorrhoids or pushing them back.
That guy, he was talking bad about Dolly. I lost my temper and gave him a shove. At that moment, I heard some kind of loud noise. A little while after I left,
Sandpaper in there.
I started to get worried. So I went back, but he was just lying there, dead.
Well, the explanation is really quite simple. When you pushed him, Mr. Swallow flew back and touched the electrical cable. He died from the shock, and that, as I say, is that.
A simple explanation indeed.
At the time of the incident, a light rain had been falling. Wet from the rain, the victim was more easily electrocuted.
But when I pushed him, there weren't any electrical cables nearby. If there had been something like that, even I would have noticed it.
That's true, even a doofus like him could have missed that.
Miss Faye, let me warn you right now that if your cross-examination doesn't yield any new facts, I intend to deliver my verdict without further delay. Are we clear on this?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm sure Turtledale is also clear on how much you don't love him.
Yeah, please don't aggravate the judge any further. His delusions can only get worse with age.
Don't give up, Mia. If he is innocent, there must be some kind of evidence somewhere that will prove it. I mean, look at him, he's stupid. Look at that stupid jumper. Oh my god, wear a suit, man. Wear a blue suit, it's more manly.
The guy who was talking bad about Dolly.
So what kinds of things did Mr. Swallow say to you?
He said all sorts of terrible things about Dolly. He said that she was a bad girl.
Kinky.
Mm.
Is that all? Yep.
Oh my god, you're an idiot!
Well, Miss Faye, you heard him yourself.
Oh boy, you're not doing yourself any favors here, Mr. Wright. I'm gonna order George a new Totodile at this rate. Please don't make this harder for me than it already is!
Anyway, after he said that, I lost my temper and gave him a shove.
Can you tell me about what happened in a little more detail? For the sake of the Totodile.
That guy, he just said what he wanted to say to me. Yeah, there's no cables around. That's interesting. Oh no, wait, yeah, they are. At the top there.
Yeah, yeah, on the other side.
Yeah. Anyway, and then he put on the jacket he was holding and started to leave. That's when I lost my temper and flew into a furious frenzy.
Did you do karate moves?
Yeah.
Phoenix punch. Phoenix kick.
I just gave him a light, gentle shove to the chest.
Show me your moves.
Fuck on punch!
And when you did that, there was no severed cable anywhere to be seen?
Right! There was nothing like that at all.
But is it possible that you merely overlooked it?
Well, I guess it's possible.
I'm gonna kill you and the Totodile. What are you doing? Don't let that guy steamroll over you like cheap asphalt!
I believe what's important here is the moment the push occurred. Let's continue on with the testimony, witness.
And then I'm going to keep jingling my keys.
At that moment, I heard some kind of loud noise.
A loud noise? And what would you say that loud noise was, Mr. Wright?
Wow.
I'm not sure, but it was really loud. It was like, snap! You know? Come to think of it, wonder what that was.
Clearly, Your Honor, it was the sound of the victim being electrocuted.
You're not qualified to decide that!
Yes, I am.
What should I do? I'm treading on some dangerous ground here. Ask for more details? Mr. Wright, that loud noise you heard may be extremely important. So try to remember what it was! Or Totodile gets it!
How do I put it? It was like a sharp crack. Aha! Could it have been...
Yes, Kevin, hurry up and tell us! Totodile's looking desperate!
When I pushed him, he dropped the umbrella he was holding. He fell right on top of it, and it broke. It was probably the noise I heard. An umbrella! Huh? And did that umbrella belong to the victim? Yeah, it was a plastic umbrella, cheap and frail, kinda like the owner. Then again, wish I had any kind of umbrella. I was totally soaked to the bone. Miss Faye? What do you think? Is there something important in that testimony just now?
Yeah.
Well, of course it's important! This is, hit me, the new information you've been waiting for. Of course it's important. No, the cheaper umbrella is more important. It's vital! I want to officially have it entered into the testimony.
How perfectly fitting flimsy information for a flimsy lawyer.
I'm gonna kidnap your Bulbasaur.
The court agrees to the defense request. Witness, please add the bit about the cheap umbrella to your testimony. After I shoved him, he fell down on top of his cheap umbrella.
So Mr. Swallow fell on top of his umbrella, and you are certain of this?
Yeah, it was right under him. Over under him. Actually, if it hadn't been under him, I was planning on borrowing it for myself.
The umbrella, you mean?
Oh, yeah. You see, I was wearing this sweater here. Dolly stayed up late for nights at a time knitting it for me. I didn't want the rain to dampen the handmade symbol of her love.
Ooh, my stomach is not to be used as your personal soccer ball, Mia. Especially when my hemorrhoids are acting up.
I'm so sorry. I'm just so fucking single right now.
Oh my god.
Continue on
Could
with
have you
your
read it blew out the end of this?
continue on with your testimony, witness.
I think a little bit leaked out.
And that's why after I left, I started to get worried.
After you shoved the victim, did you leave the scene right away?
Yes, I did. I admit it. I was furious.
You left without even checking Mr. Swallow's condition?
Well, yeah. But like I said, I got worried about him later. So I went back, but he was lying there, dead.
At that time, did you see anyone else at the scene of the crime? Like my badge.
Achoo!
The badge is not a person.
Nope, nobody.
Jeez, could this stupid cough possibly sound any phonier?
In that case, it's very hard to believe someone else could have been the murderer.
Unless we can find something that shows his innocence from that testimony, my dear. I'm afraid the judge will make his final decision with no remorse whatsoever.
And,
see the
and say
problem yet,
it's
Reese?
worth a bunch of aneurysms.
I see some solutions to the problem, but I don't know if it's the right train of thought.
The
Well, explain
wristwatch.
it.
Well, it's only
Look
a
at the
hypothesis.
evidence and explain it.
It's only a hypothesis, but obviously one of the questions is how did he get this bottle? It's clear
Yeah.
that whilst he was having lunch with Dolly, Dolly stole it and gave it to Thingamabob. He wanted to confront Phoenix about it, probably. But then you look at this and it's like his time of death supposedly is 5 minutes after. So Dolly
Yeah.
probably came to see him after he got shoved to make sure he was okay. Probably.
But look at the picture of the crime.
Yeah, this is
Notice
it.
anything different?
The umbrella wasn't under him.
Yeah, it wasn't
it
under
was
him.
over
And
him.
his-
Yeah,
And he is also lying on his stomach.
yes, he is. So, yeah. It's one of those things of he clearly saw Dolly after Nick pushed him.
Yeah.
And obviously got electrocuted after. So, the question is when to present it, because that's obviously the fuddy-duddy bit in this game.
Yeah.
It's always the annoying part, because if I
Oh.
do it too soon, it's wrong. If I do it right, it's right.
It's
Yeah.
fine, you save.
I know.
You save
Yeah,
coming
yeah.
this game. That's how you get through it.
Yeah, I know.
That's how everyone has been in this game.
Right now, I need more info. Info that will help me clear up some contradictions.
Oh, I'm
Blah, blah,
sorry.
blah.
Are you bored with my trial, Mia?
Yes, I am, Mr. Wright. You're a buffoon.
Go on.
Hold it!
No, go on.
Present the
What
umbrella.
Else, what else do you say? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Try to present the umbrella, I guess.
At this point, or where I was before?
No. Where you were.
There we go.
Tramampoline. Why didn't you testify about the umbrella from the very beginning?
Come on. If I hadn't mentioned that.
I would have been able to counter the prosecution's arguments earlier.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, you're a buffoon.
What?
Take another look at the crime scene photo. According to Mr. Wright, the victim fell on top of his umbrella.
Why are you talking like that?
Because I'm feeling smug. However, if you look closely, I'm also explaining this to a room full of idiots. The umbrella is nowhere near the victim. Actually, it's by the electrical pole. Yeah?
You're absolutely right!
The conclusion here is obvious. After the defendant left, the victim moved from where he fell. In other words,
The wind picked up.
it must have been the wind! After he was pushed by the defendant, Mr. Swallow was still alive!
No!
Yes!
Order! 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 The victim, he moved?
Yes, a lot of people do that.
Mr. Payne! The umbrella in this photo! Where's it now?
Well, it was collected by the police at the crime scene.
You sneevily little coward! I want to present it as evidence immediately!
As I would expect from a Bulbasaur user.
You don't have to yell at me.
Dr. Rabona, keep your nephew under control!
Not my nephew.
Nephew.
But the umbrella could have simply been blown there by the wind.
Enough of your
Doesn't even
sniveling
have the nose for
snively!
it. Doesn't even have a nose for it.
According to the testimony, the victim fell on top of the umbrella. There's simply no way it could have been blown there by the wind.
But
I know this matter of the umbrella seems relatively trivial. But as long as the smallest doubt remains, I cannot render final judgment.
No!
I'd like that a little bit of hair leaves his head every single time.
I must say, I still find it hard to believe that a huge hole has been blown in the prosecution's case by the defendant's testimony.
Well done, Mia. I knew my hemorrhoids wouldn't let me down. And my intuition.
Why are you laughing?
Snivelly!
Now I'm getting
What are you chuckling about?
Pardon me, Your Honor. It seems I was expecting too much of a free ride.
Phasing?
I know what I said. I was foolish to think I could establish guilt through cross-examination alone.
I'm afraid I don't follow what you're saying. I am not picking up what you're putting down.
Well, just let me explain.
Let me guess, you have another witness.
Exactly. And this witness testimony will be incontrovertible.
Well, who is this witness?
Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
Dahlia Hawthorne? You don't mean Vanilla the Rabbit?
No.
Oh, God.
No, Your Honor.
Oh, sorry. Cream the Rabbit!
No, that's even worse, Your Honor.
Cream the rabbit, Your Honor.
Oh, God.
That's for Netflix and chill.
Oh, okay, I see. So we're dealing with Marina.
You mean
Maybe
Maria?
she's
No.
Blaze the cat.
No, she's not elegant enough to be blazed. Don't be ridiculous.
Oh, she's pretty elegant. She
Can
even
we
carries
please
an
get
umbrella,
on?
just like Blaze.
Can we please get on with the cake?
I know
And she has
someone
a
else
very
is up.
fiery personality.
I do, Your Honor. The defendant's very own lover is a witness to the whole thing.
Bruh.
That's right. She was at the scene of the crime when the murder took place.
Oh, so she's the murderer.
What?
I'm sorry to break the bad news to you, my dear.
Love a spat. Bad news. You couldn't be more wrong. I'm about to cripple this boy's lovey-doveyness. Actually, I've been waiting for this. Prepare to be perpetually single, Phoenix, right?
Wait, what?
You can be serious.
I'm gonna destroy them!
Yeah, what do you mean by that?
Do you want to keep getting punched?
Wait. What do you mean
Oh,
perpetually
well, I
single?
would like an explanation.
Hold on, I'd like an explanation too. What do you mean perpetually single?
We're gonna move on. I'll turn it down. Gets another pop stitch.
I think this is a good point for us to stop at. Court will now enter a 20-minute recess. Afterwards, we will listen to the testimony of Miss Dahlia Hotthorn. Give me back my tunnel down, bitch!
After court.
I will take it now! Give here! Get it! Miss Faye, I'm sorry about what happened back there.
I'm gonna murder you myself. It's alright. At least you told us the truth in the end, Mr. Wright.
Took 3 hours, but you did it.
Go. God damn it,
Yeah.
stop it, Bane.
I guess I can start to relax then.
Not really. I've got to give your girlfriend the death penalty.
I wish I could relax. Relax, my boy. You can't be serious after hiding such important facts.
But the next witness is my dolly, right?
Oh.
Oh boy.
She'll save me. I just know she will.
Why do you think that?
Huh? What do you mean? She's the love of my life. That's why.
Oh, honey. The love of your life, huh? Come here, Grossberg!
Oh, no.
Come here. I want to get my kicks in for the day.
She wants to get her
You are
steps
getting
in.
the kick. You are getting the kick out of this, aren't you?
Oh, yes. Would you mind telling me more about you and Miss Dahlia Hotthorn?
Sure, no problem. Dolly and I, we first met about 8 months ago, right? Here in this very courthouse. Actually, I'm studying to be a lawyer on the side. Anyway, one day, she and I just bumped into each other in the reading room downstairs. That's why I really think it was fate that brought us together. As soon as I first set eyes on her, I knew she was the one for me. Oh, here! Take a look at this. She gave this to me the day we met as a symbol of our love.
Blech.
She had been wearing it around her neck that day, but then she took it off. But before she gave it to me, she said, I want you to carry this.
So she gave it to you as a present, I see.
This darling little bottle is filled with memories of my darling little dolly.
It only is a little bottle, alright.
It makes me so happy. I show it to everyone I meet. I want to share my happiness with the whole world.
Anyway, just choking the Mr. Grossberg out. So after that, you and Miss Hot One started dating?
Yeah, but she's so shy. Every time I see her, she always says the same thing to me. Please give it back now.
Oh, honey.
What's wrong, Reese?
What's up, Reese? Feeling remorse?
That sounds so cringe.
Oh, now you're feeling the cringe, right?
Like, this guy really doesn't get it, does he?
This is how I feel about most love stories.
Sure, but this one's a bit more on the nose. He thinks they're in love, and all she keeps saying is, "Give that back."
Yeah,
Like,
but he's so madly in love with her,
I know, but it's just so
and she's so nice to him.
like. Anyway,
What a strange girl asking for a present back like that. I mean, well, back in my day, we used to have a saying like about that.
By the way, Mr. Wright, are you aware what a simp is?
no.
I mean, the day... Never mind. The day you first met Dahlia 8 months ago. It wouldn't happen to have been on August 27th, would it?
Huh? Yeah, it was. But how did you know?
This happened on August 27th, right? Here in this courthouse.
Oh no. What's this? A newspaper clipping? Let's see. Murder in the courthouse? What? Murder?
What are you reading there? Let me see that. Oh, I see. Yeah, I think I understand what you're trying to say. And I think I understand why you suddenly took such a keen interest in this case. Also, this music is bitching.
Damn right it
There's
is.
Yes.
some connection between these two cases. Am I correct?
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, Phoenix.
Murder in the courthouse? Very little information is being disclosed at this time, since the victim of yesterday's incident in the district courthouse cafeteria is said to have been a lawyer. However, police are questioning the 19-year-old female college student who was sitting with the victim.
Fuck.
Phoenix, yes, Dahlia, Dolly, my beloved Scrumpet. Give it back. Oh, you tease. I hope you don't mind, Mr. Grossberg. I need to finish this myself. I love crushing young love whilst I'm perpetually single.
Yes, but I'm afraid what you have will not be enough, my dear.
What?
I'll go and have a look in the downstairs reading room and see what else I can find. Also, I need to go to the bathroom.
You're also helping me crush young love. Thank you!
I want to do whatever I can to cross disappoint young love as much as I can. Damn it, Payne! Well, it looks like recess is about over, and we better get moving.
He just wanders away. Dum-de-dum. I guess so. That recess sure seemed longer than 20 minutes, though. Mia, crusher of young love.
To be continued. Find out what happens next time on Hologround.
We still got an hour.
Yeah. There's enough time to crush young love.
Yeah.
You're kidding. We only have
Reese,
45
Reese,
minutes.
We have to experience more cringe.
Okay. I think we can crush something in 45 minutes. Let's give it a go.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of cringe, this is gonna be a lot of cringe.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Court will now reconvene. Sniffly! Please call your witness.
Your Honor, please. This next person is someone who witnessed the crime as it happened. The prosecution calls Miss Dahlia Hawthorne to the stand.
Oh,
It's
fuck.
Blaze. She is just as flat.
Where did the butterflies come from? What's with the stiff silence? Is this a
Hey, hey,
fucking
hey,
Disney princess?
Hey, Reese.
Hmm.
This whole sequence is a butterfly effect for the rest of the game.
Fuck.
Oh, he admits he's been deceived by many witnesses.
In my long career as a judge, I've been deceived by many witnesses. It's my job to doubt, to take no one at their word. But in your case, I must admit that you radiate a glow of complete sincerity!
I can't believe he actually said that!
Not guilty!
Like, dude, my bro, she's young enough to be your granddaughter!
And it only
Adieu,
gets
oh,
weird.
boy.
Yeah, that art. Even the prosecutor is a little bit off.
Oh, now then, witness, could you please state your full name and your telephone number for me?
Now, Sniffly!
Mr. Payne is just standing there looking at this and like thinking, do I really have to report to the judge, to the police?
Sniffly! Don't be too hard on her, okay?
Judge, please. You're gonna give us away.
I'm much too shy. Oh!
Don't worry, sweetie. There's no need to be nervous.
If anyone says anything rude, you can be sure I'll cut them right down to size.
And I will bash them with my gavel.
I love how they look straight at me when they say that.
It's okay, darling. You don't have it. You don't have to worry. There's no competition here. You got bigger heart than she does.
Thank you for calming my nerves. Oh, I'm so shy. You are all so nice. I almost feel right at home. Flutter, flutter.
Not at all.
It was nothing.
If we move on now, what is your full name and occupation? My name is Dahlia Hawthorne. I'm a junior in literature at Ivy University. Flutter, flutter. I just want to say, it's an honor for me to be here in your noble presence, even though I'm so shy.
The honor is all mine.
No, the honor is all mine.
Well, we know whose milkshake brings all the boys to the yard!
LL dated reference.
Best Harlem Shake now, does!
Yep.
Yeah.
They were in the 90s.
Is there something I can help you with?
You just go on and say whatever it is on your mind.
We normally make this shit up! What the hell, game? be some kind of mistake.
It just means your assessment was correct.
Feeny wouldn't kill anyone. I just know it. Because he's so pathetic.
Yes, yes! I can see why you'd say that.
She's gonna be a tough witness, alright. I already want to suplex her. It only took her 12 seconds to wrap them around her little finger. Twice!
Now then, please proceed with your testimony. Let's hear about what you witnessed on the day of the incident, if you please.
Well, first I woke up, then I had some toast, then I went for a walk.
God damn it, Becky.
It was a nice walk. I went around the park at 12 a.m.
I collected more butterflies for my frolicking. I collect them daily.
In fact, I let them out. They're like moths. They never leave me alone.
I had been planning to go back to Feeny's place after class was over. Feeny and Dougie, they were talking behind the building. Then suddenly, Dougie got all wobbly and just collapsed. Like a bitch.
Must be all the medicine he's been sniffing at the chemistry club.
That's when Feeny noticed that I was there. I went to go and find some other students, and they called the authorities.
I don't know what to say. According to you, Miss Hawthorne, the defendant didn't do anything wrong!
Objection! Young lady. As
Yes, you
old
old
as
coot.
I am. Yes, I am old. I was just saying that. Even I recall how the flames of young passion can burn.
Ew.
Nevertheless.
She just looks absolutely disgusted. or she just like has that smile with like closed eyes and she says that. Ew, somehow that's even worse.
Ew.
Honestly, I just imagined her expression is like Tanjiro's being disgusted with Zigetsu. Like, why are you looking at me like that?
Nevertheless, it is my job to discover the truth. Please tell us the truth. Please.
No.
Ew, no.
I just love the fact that's a straight no.
But I would never. Oh no, a woman.
Oh no, a woman. Oh shit.
That's more than enough, witness. I won't allow this to continue. Damn it, she's straight.
Oh God Almighty. What do you mean by that?
Please, just let me proceed with my cross-examination, Your Honor. I wonder if Francesca's around here. She'll whip her into shape.
Who's Francesca?
A scary German gal. I met her on holiday. She's also a lawyer.
Oh,
Francesca would be really, really young right now.
at this
Oh,
point,
okay.
she'd be the same age as Maya.
Yeah, but wasn't
she'd be younger.
She-
Are you sure?
She was like 18. She was like 18 or maybe younger in the second game, so she'd be like a middle schooler.
Really? I'm pretty sure Francesca and Maya are the same age. Could be wrong, though.
Yeah, those two are the same age.
Yeah.
I think she would be like 14 in this one.
Yeah, like,
Oh, yeah.
again, she should be like in school.
Oh wait, I thought she became a lawyer at 14.
No.
No.
She was a prosecutor by 18, I think.
Yeah.
When fighting Phoenix, it was her first case in the second game, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, at
it
least
was
in
her
this-
first, it was her first case in the quote-unquote United States.
Right.
America.
Right, yes.
Because this is definitely taking place in America.
Yes,
Nah.
totally.
I, for one, don't plan to win my case on a bunch of paper-thin lies. Like your tits.
God damn! Cold-blooded! Shit!
Teehee, you haven't changed a bit. Bitch. BFA?
No, I'll leave it as bitch. Yeah, fuck it.
So what's this? So you two are acquainted?
Yes, we've met before. Once.
Oh, I see. Okay.
What do you see?
Well, you remember her traumatic first case?
She
Yeah.
called her tits saggy and Mia has never got over it.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what happened. Totally.
Also that one lawyer died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why it was traumatic.
Yeah. Guess who did it? I'll give you 3 guesses.
The judge!
Phoenix.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Damn it, Becky, get out of my head!
It was Maya!
In any case, Miss Faye, the floor is all yours. Feel free to sit on it, roll in it, or not get back up. I don't care.
It's good to see you again, Madam Faye.
No, just call it bitch. It's
But
fine.
it was, I thought there was voice acting in there for a second.
No, hon, it's okay. You can keep calling her bitch. It's fine. Go for it.
Bitch.
It's not like these boys are paying attention.
Madam bitch.
Bitch! I'm not one's grandma yet, girlie. Oh, you won't get to be a grandma.
No.
Oh.
No.
What I witnessed. A poem by me. It doesn't rhyme. I had been planning to go back to Feeney's place after class was over. Now, unless I'm mistaken, Feeney, I mean Mr. Wright, is in the art department. If that's the case, then what were you doing by the pharmacology building? Well, I'm in the literature department. I'm studying Japanese Senryu poetry.
Oh my god, she got it right.
Sanrio. Sanrio poetry.
I write about Hello Kitty and Karobi frolicking.
That's why she got it right, Reese.
How wonderful! It's much humorous, yet satirical style of haiku, yes? Haiku? Yes, that's right.
I had nothing left to do. When a man reaches this age, sleep is his best friend. AKA, drop dead, Grandpa. That's supposed to be poetry? Sounds more like a midlife crisis.
Don't call me out like that, damn.
For me to get to the art department, I have to walk through that back area.
Ah, I see. That makes sense. When I want to enter the courthouse, I always walk through the front doors.
How else would you enter? Teleportation?
I've been trying. I can't get the technique down. The yard tracks don't teach me this. I keep putting my fingers to my forehead, I focus on the girls' locker room, and nothing happens.
Your
Your
Honor,
Honor, the Totodile was getting pretty close to popping. Let's focus.
Feeny and Dougie, they were talking behind the building.
So who is this Dougie person? Hmm?
Oh, I'm sorry. Doug Swallow. We were dating until about 8 months ago. So tragic.
So what were Dougie, I mean Mr. Swallow and Mr. Wright talking about anyway?
I don't know. How can you be so... How can you be so mean? That's personal and private, you whore! I would never, ever eavesdrop! Stop! I wasn't raised to be so rude and unrefined like you.
You know what? I'm going to enjoy seeing her true face animation. It's always priceless.
Yeah.
That's
What do you mean,
right,
Reese?
Miss Faye.
Her true face?
Mate, we've played 2 of these games. We know what this is about.
We always know it's the actual witness who's the murderer.
Not always.
not always.
Don't drag the witness down to your level, harlot!
Why am I being demonized here?
You stole my Tonto! You've got a blade to its throat as we speak!
To keep this on track!
Know your
But I-
place, titty monster.
Please! Go on! What did you see next?
Oh, how crude, holding a poor innocent Totodile hostage. You titty-faced monster.
I know, right? She's such a monster!
Anyway, flutter, flutter. Then suddenly, Dougie got all wobbly and just collapsed. Like a bitch.
Are you saying that the victim just collapsed on his own? That's stupid. You're stupid.
Yes. Flutter, flutter.
In other words, the defendant never touched the victim. Is that right?
I was watching the whole time. Feeny never did a thing to Dougie, cause he's a pussy.
If I press it for no good reason, I just know the judge will get angry with me. So what should I do about her testimony just now? Feeble lies are not very becoming, Miss... What? So let's drop them, shall we?
What? I would never. Stop! She's such a bully.
Miss Faye, I will not allow you to badger this witness.
Why, you scared I'm gonna take the one off your head?
I believe the defense is engaged in the fishing expedition. That is, she has no subverting.
Gonna kill you. I'm gonna find you in the car park.
Please don't glare at me like that. I'm just doing my job.
I'm gonna cut your tires again. Now then, Miss Fraught. The defendant's palm print was found on Mr. Swallow's leather jacket. It has already been shown that Mr. Wright did, in fact, push the victim. So stop your bitchy lying.
What?
There's no need to try to cover for the defendant.
It would be much better if you came out and told us the whole truth.
Like how you stuff your bra.
I'm sorry, Boop Monster, but it's very clear that she does not stuff her bra. For she is as fat as a board, and you are a balloon monster. I mean, there's nothing to worry about, young lady.
And one part of you takes up half the courtroom.
Just tell us everything that you saw.
Yes, Your Honor, I will. If you don't mind, I'd like to revise my testimony so the boob monster doesn't smother me.
Madam, your rack takes up most of the evidence.
This is the wreck
Whatever
of
you say.
justice!
Whenever you say, hey, look over here, and you present something, everybody looks somewhere else, and you know where.
Looks like we're
Now
finally
we'll
getting
ask on
somewhere.
behalf of the court for you to cover up and twist that scarf somewhere else.
This is as covered up as I can physically get. The buttons keep popping off. Japan is not. This country is not built for busty women.
You just know someone is in the public being like, no, let them free.
Damn it, Gary, we talked
the more-
about this.
The more stressed she gets, the more buttons pop off. The angrier she gets, the more her fucking ribs expand.
She's jiggling with rage.
Oh yeah, legit.
Puffin and puffin.
She huffs and she puffs and she blows the whole courthouse down.
Looks like we're finally getting somewhere. Finally getting somewhere.
What the fuck?
Actually, I didn't see the moment he pushed Dougie. Flutter, flutter. Why are you so mean?
You didn't see it? Then why the fuck are you here?
Well, I saw the moment when Dougie fell to the ground. Like a little bitch.
And at that time, there was only the two of them at the scene. The defendant, Phoenix Wright, and the victim, Doug Swallow.
Yes, that's right. It didn't look like they were fighting. I didn't hear anything unusual either.
So then, what did it look like they were doing to you? Were they making out?
If only.
I thought they were having a nice, friendly afternoon conversation.
Oh, give me a break.
That's why I really wasn't watching them all that closely. For I'm much too shy.
Did you notice anything out of the ordinary at all, you sweet wallflower?
Ew. Sorry.
Ew! No, nothing at all, Mr. Judge. Wink.
Oh, I like the sound of that, Mr. Judge. Now then, please proceed with your testimony.
Your Honor, you're bleeding from your nose.
Oh, again? That's not awkward.
Bleeding more profusely than my hemorrhoids.
God, why is everyone in here so old and creepy? I mean, I went to go and find some other students, and they called the authorities.
When you say students, do you mean students from the pharmacology department?
Yes, they're all very fond of their drugs. Because they're hippies.
Please try to stay on topic. Leave the hippies alone.
No.
So, so to find some pharmacology students, you went to the labs, correct? The labs!
That's what I was planning to do. But in the end, I wound up not going. Because they're filthy hippies.
A group of about 10 research students came running out of the building entrance. Not related to the incident, because their bong had exploded.
Somehow they all seemed to know what was going on.
The students knew what was going on. Press. could the students have known what was going on?
Well, I don't know for sure that they knew what had happened. It's just, they all seemed kind of excited about something. Probably because they were high.
Drugs.
It doesn't look like I'm going to get any more information about the students.
So, did the students call the police?
Yes, I was so panicked. Oh.
Yes. Well, anyone would have been, my dear.
That girl, she's telling a super obvious lie, and she knows it, and I'm going to jump over the table and suplex her!
She's just gonna lariat her.
She's just pretending to protect Mr. Wright.
Yeah, it's gonna be Rhea Ripley versus Io Sky all over again.
Yes, that's gotta be it. Way to go, Mia. She's not just in love with that idiot. This is all a lie. Young love doesn't exist. Fuck you, Carlos. Okay, that means I'm going to have to dig deep to find a contradiction on this one. And not remember from!
Uh-huh.
We know that anyone who gives the judge a lovable nickname is normally guilty.
I hate that you're kind of right.
Hey, Edgy.
Edgy boy.
Hey, Judgy Edgy. Ooh woo.
No.
Does this establish anything? Right? Yes?
That's fine.
You
I'm not grasping.
Because he says he didn't hear anything unusual either, so I thought it was the umbrella, but
look at the evidence again.
yeah. I just put the wrong thing.
What was before the before the pendant? What's that paper? No, not the last one. The
yeah.
paper before that.
Yeah.
That thing. Present that.
Yeah, I picked the
Look
wrong
at this
thing,
evidence!
so that's on me.
You say you didn't hear anything unusual. Is that correct? You foul-mouthed harpy.
Yes, that's why I was very relaxed, looking at the scenery around me. You cow.
That's nice, but I find that just a little odd. I have here the testimony of your boyfriend. Blah. Punches Grossberg.
He's not there.
He's not here.
He ran away for
Mr.
his
Phoenix
safety.
Wright.
She
Right,
punches
I
and
can't
kicks
punch
the space where he is.
Hey, Right, get over here. Get over here.
Yeah,
Come here. Come here, Wright.
what's up, Mia?
Punches at the shoulder.
She just got
There's like
punches him.
There's like a permanent indent in his shoulder.
He clearly testified to the effect that when he pushed the victim, he heard a sharp, loud noise.
I've kept this indent for 5 years, Mia.
That's my sister, alright. Sis always knew how to dent rocks.
Mm-hmm. Wait, what?
That's why Phoenix killed her 5 years later.
If you were really that close to the two of them, why didn't you hear this noise as well?
Well, maybe the noise just wasn't all that memorable.
Like me.
But according to Mr. Wright's testimony, it was a sharp noise like a snap! Like the snap in your testimony falling apart, you little bitch! There's no way a noise like that could fail to make an impression! Unlike your chest.
by all means, please do!
I know the reason why I didn't hear the noise. It's because I didn't care. You see, the truth is, I had my headphones on, and I was listening to music at the time. It was Taylor Swift.
You.
Headphones? You mean that both of your ears were covered?
That's what it means.
The rain was just beginning to let up. And it seemed as though 4 wasn't ready for his fun to come to an end yet. So the sky continued to flash and rumble.
Thunder and lightning, huh?
Very, very frightening!
Very right. Galileo. Galileo Figaro.
There you go.
Yes, I'm afraid of the sound of thunder, for you see, I'm just so shy. So I put my headphones on to block it out.
Well, Your Honor. As you can see, there weren't any contradictions in her testimony after all.
I'm gonna rip that badger off of your head and dye it blue.
What?
Wait a sec, Mia. That testimony just now. It makes me really want to punch Nick! She said something that could totally change this whole case. She didn't hear anything. She was listening to music. There was lightning!
Very, very frightening.
Galileo! Galileo!
Galileo Figaro.
Let it go!
Magnifico.
Your Honor, there is a problem with the witness's testimony.
What do you mean?
Did you notice? She said there was lightning, correct? Correct?
Yes? What about it?
Well,
Lightning is actually a large discharge of electricity in the atmosphere. Am I right?
Now's not the time for a science lesson, booby monster!
I will slash this dial. Yes, Your Honor. Anyway, since the cause of death was electrocution, isn't it possible that the victim died from being hit by a bolt of lightning?
Oh my god, it's very, very frightening!
Mamma mia.
I must admit, that the thought had not occurred to me.
Guess what kind of thoughts do occur to this guy anyway?
They don't want to
He
know.
retires soon.
You do not want to know.
This entire case is built on the premise that Mr. Doug Swallow was murdered, air quotes. But that very premise itself is mistaken. I mean, look at this guy, he's a pathetic little shrimp. I could take him on in a fight. The defense believes that Mr. Swallow was in fact the victim of a stray boat.
Kitty Monster might be right.
It appears the defense may be onto something. Could it be that the death was actually accidental?
Alright, you did it, Mia. Yay, go you. Go Titty Monster. God
Objection! I'm heard that you have such a low opinion of me, Miss Faye.
I'm not the only one, buddy. Huh?
Bro, what the fuck? I'm not a fool, you know. The prosecution has done its research, Your Honor.
Has it?
Have you?
Well, yeah, we found that there were no lightning strikes on the day at that location.
What?
Then she's lying.
What's
Yeah,
more?
right?
We have evidence that the electrical cable is definitely linked to this case.
You didn't even think of that until I pointed it out!
Evidence?
Exactly, but now I know.
Mr. Payne, wow! What is this evidence?
This affidavit.
The affidavit.
And who is this affidavit from?
The pharmacology students who were conducting experiments in their labs that day. Allow me to read out the testimony of the pharmacology students. Just let me get my reading list. See, well, all equipment in the lab lost power all of a sudden at around 3 p.m. that day.
Was it a blackout?
All of the lab's equipment run on high voltage, Your Honor.
So you're saying the equipment lost power because...
Precisely. They lost power because of the severed electrical cable. The power outage occurred at approximately 3 p.m.
With the time of death listed in the autopsy report.
Exactly. In other words, the victim died as a result of touching the severed electrical cable. According to the students, the cables were very old, just like me. They were planning on having them replaced in the near future.
I see.
Apparently the cables had become so brittle that even the smallest bump would have caused them to break.
They just knew that, and they still just had them not repaired or maintained for some reason.
Apparently. Yeah. However, there's one thing that troubles me. If a cable could have been broken by any small bump, then it wouldn't have snapped if it hadn't been bumped into, correct?
Well, I suppose you could say that.
Miss Faye, do you have any thoughts regarding the cause of the severed cable?
I don't fucking know, I'm a lawyer, not an electrician!
Well, perhaps I can fill you in, Miss Faye. You see, when I bumped Mr. Swallow, that bump caused the cable to fall down. Therefore, he got electrocuted. But that's not my fault or anything!
Shut up, Nick.
Yes, ma'am.
Your Honor. I have no fucking clue. I don't like how this is looking one bit. And I really want to punch her. I have to come up with something to try to regain some momentum. If it pleases the court, the defense would like to state its opinion.
Well then, let's hear it. Who or what was it that caused the cable to break?
Mr. Grossberg.
My badge!
Yeah.
Felix.
Oh, I know him.
Umbrella! The little bitch.
I'll give it a go.
Your Honor, please think back to Mr. Wright's testimony.
The defendant's
he's an idiot.
testimony?
He said that after he pushed the victim, he heard a loud, sharp noise. Now, this happened at around 3 p.m., correct?
Yes, that sounds right. Wait, are you saying that?
The lab equipment lost power at 2:55, which fits right in Mr. Wright's timeline. In other words, it was Mr. Wright's shove that caused the power outage.
Yes, the prosecution also came to that same conclusion. It was that very shove that caused Mr. Swallow to be electrocuted.
I'm afraid I can't agree with you there, Mr. Payne. In my ass.
What's that supposed to mean?
You know what I mean. Take a good look at where the victim landed after being shoved. See the umbrella? It's by the electrical pole. That's right. The victim banged into the pole as a result of being pushed. It was that impact that caused the cable to break.
Well, that makes sense. And then the victim was electrocuted.
No. I'm sorry, Anna, but no, it doesn't make sense at all because you're a buffoon. If the victim was shoved into the far pole, you see the far pole over there, Your Honor, then he could have been electrocuted by the severed cable in the foreground here. Yes, right here. Take a close look.
Ah!
In other words, someone other than my client must have electrocuted the victim, and I bet it's this flat-boarded hussy.
Order in the court.
The lamentations of my enemy. I've longed to hear them.
It's true. The defense is absolutely correct. There doesn't seem to be any way.
Mr. Judge, sir, may I say something? The Madam Attorney's explanation, it's stupid. She said some things are a little different than I remember them.
What?
What the fuck?
Please, just once more. May I please testify one last time? Please, Mr. Judge, sir, who's incredibly handsome.
Of course it's alright! Just go right ahead and give your new testimony!
This is it. I'm gonna kill her. She's probably starting to show her true colors.
Nick, you disgust me.
What?
Huh?
Nani?
Truth is,
Nani?
Feeny pushed him twice.
What?
The first time was into the electrical pole. That's when the cable broke. So tragic. Then Dougie tried his best to run away from him, like a bitch. But Feeny caught up and crashed into him from behind, like an asshole. The cable snapping and Dougie being electrocuted. It all occurred in less than a minute. So tragic.
What the
And
fuck?
funny.
So, after being shoved, the victim got up and tried to run away.
And that is when the defendant pushed him for the second time.
I'm so sorry, Feeny, but I just have to tell the truth. Because you're a Mimi.
The what?
Am I doing the right thing? Am I Mr. Wonderful Judgment?
Of course you are, my dear. As painful as it may seem, you are. Now then, Miss Faye, you may proceed with your cross-examination.
Pull yourself together, man.
I don't
still
think
got your
Phoenix is the simp here.
I've still got turned out at knife point, remember?
The truth is, Feeny pushed him twice.
Miss Frott, previously in your testimony you said the following.
Actually, I didn't see the moment he pushed Dougie.
What a perfect impression, Miss Faye.
Bravo, Bex. Bravo.
I know. I'm sorry. Ugh. I wanted to protect Feeny. Ugh.
So that's why you basically lied to the court, like a moron.
I was a bad girl. I know. Mr. Judge?
Yes.
Would you please forgive little old me?
Of course he won't. What did you just...
Oh, come on, come now. It was just a little old white lie. We'll forget it this time, but please be more careful from now on, alright?
Oh, thank you so much, Mr. Judge. Flutter, flutter.
Not at all!
The judge had better be more careful himself. A dark alley is friendlier than that gal.
And that's when the pole broke.
You're saying you actually saw the victim get pushed into the electrical pole.
I know he doesn't look it, but Feeny can be a bit of an imp when he wants to be.
Oh, really? He looks like a potato puff.
But I never imagined that he would cause an electrical cable to break like a monster. A booby monster. Feeny really is scary when he gets mad.
Yes! He sounds like a very dangerous individual indeed! I hate him so!
Then Dougie tried his best to run away from him. Like a bitch.
So let me get this
Scared little
straight. You were happily listening to music on your headphones whilst you watch the scene unfold.
Bullshit.
Miss Faye, I'll have to ask you to stop badgering the witness.
Again, you're the expert in badges.
I wasn't happy. I was so scared that I couldn't even move. Oh! All I could do was stand there and cheer them on.
Cheer them on? What do you mean by that? Are you a sick fuck?
Well, I wish the best for them both, and they would give each other give the fight their all.
That's very sweet of you to be so supportive.
And what happened after that?
So she encouraged them to fight? Okay, sure, whatever.
But Feeny caught up and crashed into him from behind, like a coward.
That doesn't sound quite right. Quite right, Blair. There were handprints found on the chest of the victim's leather jacket.
I should do a
Mr.
thing or
Payne.
two about chess.
Mr. Payne, were there also prints found on the back of his leather jacket?
Well, no, there weren't.
Bitch, may I suggest that you listen a little more carefully? I said that he crashed into him from behind, right? My Feeny wouldn't leave any prints behind in that case, would he?
Ugh.
Was there a head print in there?
A weirdly pointy-shaped one.
That cable snapping and Dougie being electrocuted, it all caught in less than a minute.
That's bullshit. But I'll get to that.
Did you actually witness the blah? Did you actually witness the moment the victim was electrocuted?
I'm sorry, I didn't actually see it. I turned my eyes away. It was so traumatizing.
That's understandable.
Yes, indeed. It would have been a horrific sight for anyone to behold.
If I don't figure out the contradiction here, it's all over. She didn't have much time to come up with her lie, so this is my best chance. There must be a hole in her testimony somewhere. Think, Mia, think!
So I'm gonna leave it here. And you guys can think about it for the next week.
Yeah.
Reese, you can choose the right option and then save.
I could. I'm not going to, but I could.
Okay. That means you won't have to remember what you have to do next time.
But it's funnier that I have to.
No, no, it's not, Reese.
Yes, it
Pick
is.
the right option. Pick the right option,
Alright.
Reese.
Alright, what do you think the right option is? Mia?
I don't fucking know. I
You're the
figured
one
you
playing
knew.
the game?
I'm just the voice. You're the brain.
No, you are Mia. What do you think is the correct answer?
I think you should pick the answer.
Come on, you should be paying attention. You're reading all this.
I don't know. His watch says 3:02.
Mm-hmm.
Except she murdered him at 3:02.
Well, let's give it a go, shall we?
You did it.
Yeet! That's enough, witness. You're so stupid. I'm afraid I don't understand. See, proving my point. You will in a
Aries.
minute.
Hmm.
Chris, you should have ended it at. That's not witness.
Oh well.
Uh,
Go on.
You will in a minute. Could you please take a look at this picture? Take a look at this photograph. Oh, how it makes me laugh.
Oh, that's medicine. That's the one Feeny likes to take for his cold. Because he's a basic bitch.
It's not the medicine I want you to look at. It's the wristwatch. It stopped at the precise time the victim was electrocuted. In other words, 3:05.
Yes. And your point is, Miss Faye?
My point is this! You're all idiots. What time was it when the lab suffered that power outage due to the cable snapping?
Well, according to the student's testimony, the answer is clear. It was 2:15 p.m. Ah!
But you can't explain to the court, Miss Dahlia Front? What exactly happened during the 10-minute interval?
should have called her call fraud.
The defense proposes that it was during the interval that the real murderer killed Mr. Doug Swallow. An unfortunate name, seriously.
Order! Order in the court!
Objection! This is nonsense! The real murderer?
Even you can't deny that the time between the cable breaking and the electrocution are more completely unaccounted for. Unaccounted for.
Objection! Then who was it? Who else are you saying could have done it?
This little bitch. There's only one person who could have murdered Mr. Swallow. You. You were jealous of his hair! Only after my client had left the scene. Was there a window of opportunity for the real killer?
Miss Faye, is the defense ready to indict someone as this real killer?
It's my time. This is the moment I've been waiting for. I'm gonna kick her so hard. Yes, Your Honor, we are ready to destroy your glove.
Very well, but remember, if you're accused of one person, you will be penalized. Think very carefully before you speak, Miss Faye.
Now we can save and leave it.
You want to? Okay. Thanks everybody for watching. We're gonna leave it here, and we'll pick this back up next week. If you're watching on YouTube, like, comment, and subscribe. Follow us in our sources in the description below, and we'll see you all next time. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.